The Olight i3t EOS. I really like this light. I know I say that a lot when I review lights, things that I like it, but this one, not that I don't mean it when I say it about the other ones, but I really mean it about this one. This one has become one of my favorite EDC lights lately. I've been carrying it a lot. And the thing I like about this light is that it's small, but it's not too small. For instance, what I mean by that, it's not ThruNite TI small. This one is so small that when I put it in my pocket, and I love this light, again, okay. But I like this light. I've used it a ton, but it's so small that a lot of times when I put it in my pocket and I go take my pants off, I forget that it's in my pocket, sometimes ends up going through the washing machine. This one, while it's small, it's just big enough that it has a little bit of presence in your pocket that you don't forget to take it out. And it's a good size in your hand compared to something small like this, which you're going to be using more like this anyway because it's such a small light. So this is a great size. It's just the right size for carrying. And it runs on a single AAA battery, so it's nice and small, nice and thin. It is incidentally the same size as the ThruNite TI5. However, the ThruNite puts out 100 lumens. This puts out 180 lumens. Price on it is $19.99. I'll put some links down here. You can check it out. It's very affordably priced for what you get. And the other thing that I like about this light is that it's just a basic light. There's no hidden modes. There's no strobe, no SOS. As an EDC light, there's two outputs, 5 lumens and 180 lumens. Again, it's just a basic light, and I like it for all those reasons. Now, just going over some of the construction of it, on the back here is the tail button, rubberized tail button, and it is either a forward click or a reverse click design. A little bit of some light ridging there for if you want to take it off. You need to remove that little battery cover like a lot of lights. This does come with a battery, which I always appreciate. A lot of lights are coming with batteries these days. Save you some money there. And then you put that back on. Down here, there is what Olight refers to as their double helix knurling. And not that you really need to grip this light a lot, but it gives just a nice little bit of texture and a nice look to the light compared to just more of a plain light. It's not a big deal, but it's just some nice features that they're adding on some other lights these days. Also, it has their new double pocket clip. And you can either put it in your pocket this way, you can put it in your pocket tip up. The other thing you can use this for is if you want to do some task lighting, maybe you're working somewhere and you want to mount this on your hat. You could even use it for some light hiking, I suppose. If you're not going to do it for a long time anyway. But otherwise, for some light task lighting, this would work great in both of those capacities. Down under the head there, Olight logo there, and the name i3t EOS. In the tip here, there is the Philips Luxeon TX LED, and that is paired with a total internal reflection, a TIR lens, which gives a nice soft balance beam, which is good for up close stuff. They say this will throw 60 meters, probably a more reasonable distance is 60 feet, more useful distance, because this light is really more designed for up close kind of stuff with its small size and that TIR lens. The outputs on this, like I mentioned, are one of the things that I really like about this light. 5 lumens, 180 lumens, and you can go back and forth between them, either half press or you can hold press, reverse click it on, and then up to that 180. If you put it on the low and then you leave it off for a couple seconds, more than 5 seconds or so, it will always come back onto the low. However, if you go quickly, you'll alternate between the two. So you always know what you're going to get with this. You're not going to pull it out of your pocket and accidentally blind yourself with 180 lumens unless you want to, because you go through that second mode. 5 lumens in the dark is great for a ton of stuff. Half lumen is great for a ton of stuff. 5 lumens is a nice output as well. Run times on this, it will do the 5 lumens for 16 hours and that 180 lumens for 21 minutes. So admittedly, there's not a ton of run time on the high of this, but reasonable enough hopefully for some everyday carry stuff until you need to get a new battery. The pocket clip, I forgot to mention, is removable if you want to take it off and just throw this in your pocket somehow. But otherwise, there's really not a whole lot to say about this light. The thing I like about this light, or one of the things that is just so simplistic, it's small, but not too small. There's only 2 modes, no hidden modes. My other big EDC light is my Olight S1 Baton, and I like that because it's also so small, but it's small in a kind of small, chunky kind of way. This is small in a thin and a little bit longer kind of way, and these are the lights that I carry the most these days. They're both awesome lights, and they both incidentally have the TIR lenses for some good EDC type stuff. So again, that's about it, $19.99. It's a great EDC light, nice and small, nice and lightweight, nice and compact. Lots of good things going for this light. Check this one out, the Olight i3t EOS.